Good morning, boys and girls. It's time for Foundations. Today we're doing Unit 9, Week 2, Day 1, and we're going to be focusing in on R-controlled vowels, words with R-controlled vowels that have two syllables, not just one, like we studied last week. Let's begin with a review of some sounds. Now we're going to begin with the sound of long E. Echo me. E, me, E. E, E, jeep, E. E, Y, key, E. E, Pete, E. E, A, eat, E. Y, baby, E. And now let's do the R controlled sound. First we have AR, car, R. OR, horn, or. And if it's at the end of the word, it can also be spelled O-R-E, or. Spell it, or echo me, O-R-E, or. And now for the sounds. ER, her, IR, bird, You are bird, All right, so I want us to begin with practicing to write some words that have the sound of Now, is very tricky because you can't tell the difference in the sounds, but there are ER. I want you to write this at the top of your slide. ER, IR, and UR. And we have to decide which way we're going to spell or which one is correct. So let's begin with a word that you're familiar with. Echo me. 30. I have 30 blocks. 30. All right, so let's begin. First syllable, thir. Second syllable, T. 30. Now we often make the T sound in there sound like a D, but it's really a T. So it's actually a kind of a trick word, but it has the R controlled sound of so we're going to use it. 30. So let's spell it. The and I'm going to put a blank right there for the sound. T. It has a TY, does not have a DY. That's what makes it a trick word. 30. Now, here's my question for you. If I am to put ER, okay, you can spell it that way, or does that look right? Yeah. What if I spell 30 this way? Does that look right? And what about this way? Which one is right? That's right, it's this one. Because these two, even though it's the right sound, it's not the right word. And it doesn't look right to us, does it? No, it does not. And we're going to be adding this word to our word books. All right, the next word, go ahead and erase. Oh, I'm sorry, new slide. Okay, the next word we're going to try out is the word cursive. When you're in third grade, you'll be learning how to write in cursive. Okay, first syllable, cur, second syllable, sieve, cursive. All right, so we'll start it off. I'm going to spell it all three ways. CERSIVE. I'm going to underline the ER, cursive. And I can spell it this way, cursive. Or I can spell it this way, cursive. Now, looking at those, do you recognize the correct one? That's right, it's this one. There we go. Cursive. Oh, ER, IR, and UR are just very tricky. All right. New slide. And the last one that we're going to do is the word perfect. No one is perfect. First syllable, per, second syllable, fect. Okay, so first we're going to write it with ER, P-E-R, perfect, F-E-C-T, perfect. Now we're going to write it again with the I-R, P-E-R, whoops, I'm sorry, I said I-R, P-I-R-F-E-C-T, and then perfect with U-R. Right. Which one do you think is correct? That's right. It's this one. It can be a little tricky. It really can. But the more you become familiar with words that have this sound, the easier it becomes. Now, there is one rule with the R-controlled sounds of IR, ER, UR that's helpful in that if you have a word that the sound is at the end of the word, then it's always with ER. For example, echo me. Temper. First syllable, temp. Second syllable, Let's write it. Temper. Tem. M. Temp. And we have to divide it between the M and the P. Temper. Okay. And the ER is in the second syllable. We have a short vowel and tem, and that's closed. But when you have the ER at the end of a word, it's always spelled, or the sound is always spelled with ER. Now to mark that ER, we have to circle. And it is an R-controlled vowel. Remember, we cross our fingers because you have two, the E controls the R sound. It changes it. We're going to cross our fingers to point to it. It's an R-controlled syllable. Temper. Okay, let's try another word. Echo me. Enter. I enter the room, or I enter the school by the front door. Enter. First syllable, ent. Second syllable, ter. Enter. Okay, let's write it. N-E-N, ter. Enter. Enter. We have to divide between the two syllables. And we have the at the end, so you circle it, and that's an R-controlled vowel. And then N, what kind of vowel sound is the eh? That's right. Short E, put the breve above it, and it is closed. So both of these words have a closed syllable and an R-controlled syllable together. All right, let's move on. New slide. All right, echo me. Termite. A termite is a bug that likes to eat wood. Termite. First syllable, ter. Second syllable, mite. Ter. Ooh. Which should we try? The ER, the IR, or the UR? Well, let's just put a blank. Ter. Might. I. Ooh. It's a long vowel sound. So what does it need at the end? An E. That's right. So we know that our second syllable is going to be a vowel consonant E, a vowel consonant E syllable. But back to our first one, Which way should it be spelled? Would it be termite, termite, or termite? Try it out. Raise your hand when you know which way you want it to go. That's right. It should be ER. Termite. That's the way you spell it, and that's the one that looks correct. Termite. All right, good job. New slide. All right, it's time for us to do some trick words. First, let's go through and read some trick words so that we review. Read together. Ready? Read. Something, large, each, between, one, different, answer, city, every, 8, night, move, only, house, family, change, earth, picture, learn, father, world, mother, brother. All right, our first trick word that we're going to look at is the word father. Now, father, what makes this a trick word? Well, the A makes the O sound. That's the main thing. All right, father. Let's spell it. Father. 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 All right, now let's mark it. I like to mark it with a different color. Okay, we have the F sound. Ah, oh, what sound is that? Short O. That's correct. Fa, the. We have the TH sound. Let's mark the digraph. And then we have this R controlled sound of father. All right, now change to your other color for tracing the word. Ready? Let's write it. Father. Father. It's very important that you say the letters as you write it. Now, write it 3 times in a different color. If you're on your iPad, make sure you are doing this in marker. And teachers, if you need to pause the video, you may. All right, good job. Next word. I think I'm going to flip over to the other side of my board. Okay, now, father and mother, not brother, mother, are very similar. Okay, the beginning letter is different. What's the same? Oh, it has THER at the end on both of them. And the vowel sound in father is a short O sound. And And the O in mother, what sound does that make? Yeah, it makes a short U sound. So that's what makes that one a trick word. All right, let's write the word mother. M O mother. Mother. All right, let's mark it. M. What sound is that? Short U. Mark it with a brief. V. That's the TH sound. V. ER makes the R controlled sound of You notice once again, these are at the end of a word, so it's spelled with ER. Mother. Okay, trace the word. Mother, mother, and write it 3 times. Mother, Mother, Mother. If you need to pause the video, you may. And that's it for today, boys and girls. I'll see you next time.